First thing we need to talk about is team alignment. Before we discuss software specific issues, let's apply what we already know about team formation and team alignment. Okay. If any team is going to be high performing, it has to be aligned and going in the right direction. The old model of forming, storming, norming, and then performing applies just as well to the software team. And the clear measure ways team alignment template provides a form to document the team's alignment. And just like other parts of the company, without consistently reinforcing the vision for the project and the business strategy, okay, on top of that, after all, the business strategy caused a software project to be commissioned in the first place. Without that, a team is going to stray. It's human nature. It has nothing to do with software. And regardless of what information is chosen, the team has to send a periodic report to you, the software executive. After all, you're giving a report to your executive team or board of directors. And if you have no report from the team, then it's hard to do your briefing. So you need some form of scorecard. The Clear Measure Way curriculum also includes a software team scorecard template that you can use. And we suggest the minimum set of measures to report. Now, as time goes on, you're going to want to add more and more measures. That's normal. You do that in every other team. But within that, we need to make sure that you have the right team skills. Just like any other team in the business, if your software team doesn't have the skills needed to execute a particular project, then you're not going to succeed. But if you haven't cataloged the required skills that you need, or maybe taken an inventory of the current skills that your team has, then you just don't know. And one of the peculiar traits of many software developers is their inventor personality. If you ask them, quote, can you do fill in the blank? Can you do this? Well, they're going to answer, yes, I could do that. Even when maybe they've never done it before. I've certainly done that in my career. They'll tell you that they can. And after all, Orville and Wilbur Wright said that they could make a flying machine. They never had in their life, but turns out they did. But that process was invention, not implementation. And developers like to invent, and developers are pretty good at inventing. But it's a difference between can you, as in you've never done it before, but you'll figure it out, from you've done it before, you actually have the skill, versus you have confidence that you can get the skill. So you need to know what your team members have done before, not what they believe they can learn to do. If you have a smartphone app project maybe in front of you, but no one has ever put a smartphone app into production before, then you're missing a skill. It's not a bad thing. It's just a fact. This is just one example, but you can see again that any department in your business goes through the same skills planning. If your accounting department doesn't have anyone who's ever done inventory accounting for large warehouses, for example, and maybe you intend to build a warehouse, then you need to recognize this and augment the accounting team. There's no such thing, by the way, as a full stack developer. Oh, you'll find that term on the job boards, but quote, full stack, well, it means very different things to different people. It depends on the technology stack. So if someone places, quote, full stack developer on their resume, you have to look at the projects they've done, which constrains their definition of stack. Also, some skills represent answers to strategic risks for you. Let's take security. Security breaches can tank entire lines of business. This is just not some technical skill that somebody has. It's a department competency. Okay. So I encourage you to get specific in needed skills and current skills so that you can understand the actual skills that you have and the ones that are lacking. And then you can build a training and staffing plan for your project. Chances are some of your existing people can do some training and add some skills. You invariably have smart people that can do that. And then there's going to be other skills that need to be sourced from the outside, either, on a maybe temporary basis or with another permanent hire.